Hey guys, so this is my much requested meal prep video. This is just this week what I'm gonna make. I thought I would just take you guys through how I prep everything. And this is my before. Let's show. No, seriously, I'm out of food right now. Okay, so the first thing I think is really important with meal prep is organization. If you're interested in this, let me know and I'll just send you the Excel file. And because I'm really curious to see how long it actually takes me to make everyone in the family's food. It is 12:22. First thing I'm gonna do is broccoli. So I have this Pam coconut oil spray, so it's way less, it's like no fat. Whereas I love coconut oil, but seriously, 14 grams of fat for like 2 tablespoons is crazy. So I'm gonna rough chop these, and I'm gonna layer like maybe half, like one of these down here, spray it again with coconut oil or coconut spray, chop the other one, stick it in here, and then I sprinkle Himalayan. Okay, so I just finished coarsely chopping the broccoli. I don't typically just buy the broccoli heads. I normally buy the florets in the bag, but I happened to have to go when the store I went to did not have them. So now I'm gonna set that one for 1 hour. Whoops, that's not the right button. This is real life here, people. Timer. I gotta wait. Okay. Timer. I hate my timer because I have to do this and hope that I get it right. Sometimes I do. 1 hour. Okay, so that's the top one for 1 hour. Now, to make this easier for myself, I try to wait until the timer's at the same level for the bottom one. However, today that's probably not gonna work out because I have a ton of stuff to make. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep the fish now. I'll show you. The next thing I'm making is tilapia to go with the broccoli. You can buy anything you want. I like these. They come in individually wrapped packets, which is great. So if you don't have, if not everyone in your family eats them, they're good. They can last longer. You can only take out 1 or 2. But we are going to be eating both because both my husband and I are going to be eating a fish and broccoli for one of our meals this week. So this should make enough for both. So I've sprayed these. And I just want to show you, they're actually still a little frozen. Can you tell? Like, it's not thawed, but it's like, I don't know. I can't even explain what it feels like. They're definitely hard, but they're frozen enough that when I cut the tips off of the bags, I can just slide it in. So these are all in, and so see how they're thawed, but they're still frozen. I don't know how you call it. So I do not make this complicated. I literally just dump them in this preheated or pre-sprayed with coconut spray pen, layer them. I don't even like make them pretty, like, because I'm going to flake it, so I don't care. So again, I use my sea salt, or Himalaya salt. So I just mess it. So again, we're not doing salt-free in this house. We work out a lot outside, and I think you need the sodium. If you know me in real life, you know my obsession with pansies. I love this. I feel like you put this on with that sea salt, you don't even need butter. I'm telling you, my husband, my kids, nobody can. So can you see how much? I almost put it on like it's a breading. This stuff is a little expensive. I think this jar is like $5. But you can buy it in, let me show you if I have them. You're gonna see my messy pantry. This is the cinnamon, but you can buy it in these once you've bought jars, or if you have jars, even like McCormick's or Adams, whatever, you can just dump it in, and it's cheaper if you buy that because you're not buying these glass containers. So again, these are glass, and you can buy them without the labels on them, which is kind of nice. So you can put anything in there. I mean, I don't throw these away. I keep the bottles. Okay, anyway, so I'm sticking this in here. It's all seasoned. This is the hard part, I think. 53. Okay, I'm gonna try till 33. I can remember that. And I'm just gonna pop them in. This is my heavy Le Creuset, so, okay, sorry about that. This tray is super heavy. So if you have a Le Creuset and you have 2 ovens, don't stick it on this one because it is impossible when you're only 5 foot to pull that out of. Okay, so I have the first meal in there, and that was the tilapia and broccoli, and it is like 12:32, so 10 minutes for the first one. My second meal, so this is where it really comes in handy that I just happen to have been doing this a long time to know what things I can cook in parallel. So instead of like waiting for the oven to be done, I already knew what I can stick in at the 375 oven. And for me, that is going to be pork tenderloin. So I went to the Fresh Market. It's a new store that opened up. They have awesome meats and produce and dairies and cheeses and like things to go. Or things to go. Does that sound right? So the pork tenderloin, that's going to be something that both, actually that everybody I think is going to be eating. Okay, so I'm going to take the pork tenderloin and put it in a dish that has been pre-sprayed with the Pam coconut spray. Okay, so I got 1 minute and 40 seconds. I'm going to switch the broccoli around. I should have told y'all that. More stuff's gonna go in there. I'm gonna grab the pork tenderloins. That was 2. So it's a 375 for about 45 minutes. You can probably check it earlier. So one of the things that I bought were these. So these are loaded twice baked potatoes. It's 2, and was a little expensive, but I'm gonna cut them into halves, so it'll make 4 servings. And that's gonna go in my husband's lunches. So at the Fresh Market, I bought these. You really can't tell what they are. They're individually wrapped, so I'm using my hands. Yoink, can y'all see that? These are chicken that's stuffed with crab meat and mustard and I think shrimp. I don't know what it is. It looks really good. I thought I was getting the one stuffed with crab meat and avocado. So there you go. Adam's getting another vegetable. This says bake for 20 minutes. I'm gonna put this in the freezer because I won't remember that. I'm sorry, the first meal that doesn't require cooking spray. This is one of my snacks. So I basically am gonna take 1 of these, 2 of these, some cinnamon and truvia, mix it in a bowl. You guys keeping me on track. It's 30 minutes, meaning this should be done. Now, there's no fine science to this. It might not be. We're gonna check it. I'm gonna say pretty close to being done. So the way I check, don't you like my scientific methods for cooking? Okay, let's see if you can see this. Look at that.
See how it flakes? So yummy.
So yummy. This one didn't flake easily. So we're gonna let that sit for like 2 more minutes. Take and toss. You find these in the baby section. They're cute, they're colored, they're about 1 cup each. I'm gonna take the yogurt that I just did, and again, if I was on competition prep, I would put this on my food scale. There we go. And I am just gonna layer them in there. If you're allowed some extra fats in your diet, top it with sprinkle of like slivered almonds. It's delicious. I'm gonna do the rest of these, and when I'm done with that, I'm gonna check my fish again. So delicious, doesn't it? So I pinched myself. So okay, do you see how you see that flakes? I literally, and it's all white. That is done. So I'm gonna remove this. We'll see. I normally eat 2 of these. If you want to weigh, you know what? Let's just do a weigh. So let's just see. So I take this, I stick it on, and I zero it out. I'm gonna change the unit from grams to ounces. And actually pretty good. Not trying to be complicated. I'm just because it looks good. Ma'am, seriously, go make this today. Make it, pause this, go to the store, buy that tilapia, buy Himalayan sea salt, which I actually might put a little bit more. Where is it? Here it is. Make it. And tell me if it doesn't taste like there's butter in it. I don't know what it is. Biggest thing that I try to hit in my diet is my protein. The basic rule of thumb seems to be whatever you weigh. So I'm just gonna assume someone watching this weighs 150 pounds. Get 150 grams of protein a day. Try that. And then don't change anything. Don't take anything out. Just try to get that a day. What I've noticed is the more protein I eat, the better, like the more, I don't want to say the more full, I just feel, I don't know, I just feel better. So best rule of thumb I can give you. If you're trying to make one change and you don't know where to start and you don't know how much. All right. We are very complicated here. Lots of salt. Lots of cumin. My favorite garlic powder. Now, I go light on the chili powder. We're gonna get some olive oil and put it on the top. I have it in a 275 degree, and I'm gonna probably cook that for about 8 hours. I want it to like be able to squish it, almost like a baked potato. We're gonna go for 20 more minutes. What I say about keeping me on track, people? I opened up the refrigerator to put in my fish dishes, and I had over here the chicken, the not chicken Oscar, the chicken Carolina. Yeah, I go through one of these in like, I don't know, 3 weeks. I don't know how many sprays it should have, but I feel like I go through like 463. Okay, that's a load of crap. I am going to make ground turkey with my egg white. While this is kind of unthawing, I'm going to cut the pork. And it's so delicious because it's so soft and tender, and I don't even have to use 2 hands. I'm gonna now cut this one up into 2 more for me. The other half of it is gonna be for my girl. Oh, much better. Okay, so it's just a feeling I'm going for. It's gonna be soft. It looks burnt, but I'm telling you, because the insides are like, I don't know, man. I do this with Brussels sprouts too, and dang, that one's ready to go. Miles, get out of there. I happen to have some leftover rice. They come in a variety of flavors. I mix it with this. This is gonna boil. Once that comes to a boil, I'm gonna put the gnocchi in. Miles, I see you. Okay. The eggs are done, so I just scramble them, egg whites. If you haven't had this, Flyboy Salsa. My buddy Ryan Renz started this company. Best salsa ever. If you like eggs, and I love eggs, but I get sick of eating hard-boiled eggs. So that's 1 slice of 2% cheese. Oh, and the corn, hello. Y'all are like, where in the heck did the corn come from? I'm gonna have to email my friend. She makes this, it's Mexican corn. See, they're floating. They're almost done, perfect. So, seriously, look how much food that is for one, like, that is like no carb, a ton of protein, a little bit of fat. This is a great first meal. Poured that into a container. I actually just did it over this because my sink is really full, people. I think this is like 2.5 tablespoons of butter. I'm kind of gonna fry these now. I have one of the last things in, which is a broccoli and cheese, like frozen deal. One of the meals I'm getting is this. One of these is 2 servings, so you have to plan this into your day. Okay, it is 2:40, so that's just over 2 hours. There's the after. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I hope it wasn't too long. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks, guys. Stay focused on your diet.